Al Shai, Barakati Hawa, Barakati Al Shai, Barakati Hawa, Barakati Al Shai, Basham Kwadash, and give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which are apostle elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Al Shai. 2025, which is the hopeful year of our deliverance and the judgment and destruction of Esau. Let's jump into it. This is a follow-up video. I uploaded a video and Esau took the sound out of it this morning that Trump warned Iran concerning their missile program. And he said that we're going to be talking about Iran in the coming days because they're at an impasse. So, and I believe that he's getting his orders through his higher ups. Because if you look at Jared Kushner, he said he's been doing a lot of work to lobby concerning small hats. So he's warning Iran to say we're in an impasse, and Iran doesn't have any reason to stop their program, especially we also had to wait on that strike with them in Israel. So all these things are culminating, but that warning was very cryptic. It was a cryptic warning because he said that we're going to be talking about it in the next few days. And we also have to remember that last time he was in there, he killed Soleimani, general. That's why I was bringing out on the last video. So we have to watch what's getting ready to happen. We got the Pesach coming up this week. And we know that the Lord is stirring up these heathens. He's stirring it up. That's how you know that the Lord is getting us out of here. That's how the days are being cut short. That's why Nero's in there. That's why Nero's in the office now. Because he's speeding up this thing quicker than it would have been if it was Biden. Biden did a lot, but this guy's speeding it up, and he has a what does it say? He has a sore spot when it comes to the Iranian, because they said that the whole assassination attempt, they had something to do with it. So he has that in the back of his mind, and he has that in his spirit against Iran. And then going back to the General Soleimani, Iran ain't forgot about that. So they're not gonna come to the table, because they have that disdain and that hatred for Babylon the Great. So we can watch what's going to happen in these next few days. We need to pray that something happens, because once that happens, it's going to cause a domino effect, because we know Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, tells us that Russia is going to be a guard unto Persia. And we need that to happen. If we don't have these things taking place, then we're not getting up out of here, man. So the mindset is to pray, man. These are dire times. I was showing the brothers photos of the Castle Bravo nuclear bomb, man, and that thing is nothing to play with. When these things come to pass, the earth has never seen the destruction that's coming, and they're priming people. They're priming the nations with this war in Russia. They're priming the people for an explosion. That's why the ICBM was launched. And if Russia keeps being pushed, they're back against the wall, because Zelensky just went over there into the European Union, or the EU, and they said that Ukraine cannot lose to Russia by a peace deal. So they said they want a perpetual war with Russia, and they're going to give Ukraine everything that it needs. That's why they just signed a $2.6 billion deal to give to Ukraine to help them further this effort. And then they're talking about boots on the ground, and these are red lines that Russia has clearly drawn in the sand, man. So Trump is trying to get out of this by a peace deal, but the EU, the European nations, they said they want a perpetual war. They're going to do anything they without Babylon, because Babylon pulled out the radar system, or the radar information, from Ukraine, and now I'm sure they're going to turn it back on. But then these other nations are subsidizing it. They're pretty much using their information to give to Ukraine, because you can't launch these missiles without what does it say, GPS. So really, who's launching missiles on Russia is NATO. If you want to call it as it is, it's NATO that's launching these weapons, man. That ain't, and Russia told them, they said to launch the HIMARS, or to launch the system that you have to have direct U.S. assistance in doing that. And they know how the system works. So we've been bombing Russia for the past, months? So they know what's going on, man. The war ain't going back. They're not stopping it in 24 hours. It's not going to stop, because why isn't it going to stop? It's prophecy. Prophecy must come to pass, man. That's why you see all these things taking place, and we need to hurry it, man. We need to pray for our deliverance. We don't want to stay here, man. This ain't life. This ain't life to be under the foot of your enemy, and he's losing it. He's losing his control. He's losing his composure. These Edomites are losing their benefits because, like the apostle said, Jacob's trouble is going to be Esau's trouble too. He's going to catch hell in this time too. He's not just going to get off scot-free. So the mentality is push, pray, and hope, man. All right. Faith is going to be greater than gold in these times, man, because they have to have a chaos to bring in this new system. They can't just bring it in cold turkey. It has to be hot. The people have to beg for it. They want the people to ask the bankers for this new system. And that's what's going to happen when wartime, these tariffs, and Trump said it during his address. He said it's going to get worse before it gets better. He said we're going to feel it. And he was talking about Babylonians. So if he's talking about they're going to feel it, there's going to be an economical crunch. You got eggs at $8, $9, man. You can't even buy them shits. And eggs aren't that expensive. But what's it? It's the logistics that go around those eggs, man. All right. And I'll tell you from my own my personal testimony, we work with a lot of John Deere and farm equipment. And they said that they were cutting damn near losses because all this immigration stuff, there's nobody to work the fields, man. All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is moving this thing along. We're getting ready to go to another level of this thing, and Lord willing, it happens soon, man. So with that, I say, call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakurash. Until the next time, I say shalom, and more than I never keep faith. Shalom.